before my divorce, there was a time that I was really feeling this insecurity, wondering what happens if we divorce. And then I might not really find anyone else with whom we can love each other for who we are. So for a while, I was really scared of ending up being this old lady, being alone in my life, etc., etc. However, after my divorce, I did have other relationships, and in some of them, I ended up falling in love again, and I ended up being loved by who I am again. And this was actually really assuring because, well, for once, it assured me that as long as I have the courage to be myself, to bring my authenticity out, then someone will actually love me for who I am. And it's funny because, the only time that I never really fall in love with the other person that I was in a relationship with was exactly when I tried to bring out this performative feminine energy. And I wasn't even aware about it back then because back then I was fresh out of a breakup and I was so focused on wanting a relationship that worked. So back then I already thought that, oh, I knew a lot about how to have relationships properly. And I met this man who was really looking perfect on paper, but somehow we couldn't really connect. And I realized that we were both bringing out this performative feminine, performative masculine. So we never really could connect because we are really interacting with each other's mask rather than with each other's real hearts. And this is funny because to me, the only time that I was really trying to fit in the mold is exactly the time where I couldn't get to experience really falling in love with each other. So, to me, it actually feels assuring knowing that as long as we are able to bring out our true authentic selves, as long as we have the courage really to be this vulnerable, we are actually faster in aligning with people who can love us for who we are, really.